welcome, good people. Welcome back. So good to be here with y'all. Just cleaning trash off my cart. I know it looks trashy, but organized chaos, as I like to call it. Yep. Whee. So I got a Christmas gift in the mail. Top Done. They've been amazing company so far. Quick story. This was about 2 years ago. They sent me this little battery charger, and I was like, Top Done. I never heard of this company before, but I give it a try. Did a little video on it. And I don't even think I did a video on it because I didn't trust it at the time. So 2 years fast forward, I've still been using that battery charger, and it's been an amazing battery charger, by the way. I abuse it. I leave it outside. I just don't care about it, and it just keeps performing. Pretty cool. So this is what they gave me. Let's see.
Did you know we were receiving this?
No. Did you?
No.
Oh, fleece blanket. Uh-oh. You like these fleece blankets, man. These are your favorites.
Yes, I do. Can I have it?
Yes.
Because it's white. You can do that.
No, I don't do good white. Stickers for my daughter. Man, look at that. We're just talking about a puzzle. Something to do with the kids. They done showed out, y'all. A gift for you. Bubbles. How they know I got...
Oh,
Wait a minute, I misread that.
baubles.
Bobbles.
I don't know.
Oh, that's cute.
Just say ornaments. Top
Ornaments,
Done.
yeah.
Oh, we're going to put those on the tree.
Yep, taking this home today. Let's see. What's
No,
this?
the shop tree.
Oh.
Handmade. So
What? Oh, y'all showing out. Oh, it's so cute. My daughter like this. My oldest.
smell it. How does it smell?
I'm scared. Smell good. Take a whiff.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
You guys want to smell? Smell like citrus.
It's got little ears. Yeah, my oldest daughter like little stuff like this. Everybody got a gift. I don't know. Let me get into it.
What is that?
Oh. Let's see.
What is that? Now, we're not sponsored by Top Done or anything. This is just them being nice, which is cool.
I don't know what this is.
Maybe a car freshener. Really?
No.
Read the thing.
Drive to the seaside.
I think it's a
It's an
car
air
freshener.
freshener.
Yeah.
Smell now. Maybe I gotta.
Maybe the air
activate
gotta
it.
blow in it when you clip it to the vent or something.
Guess I'll put it in the mini. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. And last but not least, let's see.
A neck pillow.
Nice.
You know we
Yeah.
appreciate stuff like this.
It feel like a good one too.
Oh my god.
Wow. We need this. We're getting ready to go out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
this
you,
is
Top
amazing.
Done.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
But so far, I've been very happy with their products. Like I said, we're not sponsored by the Top Done.
No, this is just them. Hey, but this is how you conduct business, though. You send gifts to your people.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Give me the bobless.
The
Yeah. Y'all comment below. Are we saying it right?
I don't know.
I hang it on the tree.
I'm trying to figure out how this works.
Yeah.
Well, let me go ahead and put this in the mini. Good people, finally got the authorization to start the wiring repair on this one. But I'll get back to this one later. She runs. Let you know about that in a little bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna put this free freshener in the mini. Hey, she looked like a car again. Let me put this in here and I'll tell you what I've done to it. But this little thing pops open. I was trying to figure it out before I was twisting it. It's a little magnet. This was at the bottom. Bam. Goes in there like that. Even say top done.
Uh-oh.
my wife jokes and say, this is the best car I've had.
Sure is. I mean, look at it. It's clean. Smell nice in here. I can see out of the windshield. Look at you. I mean, this is nice. This is the nicest car. I've been with this man, what, 18 years?
So what you trying to say?
I ain't never seen.
Stuff?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh man.
This is nice.
Oh.
I remember one time you bought a Geostorm, brought it home. We were riding, a roach just popped out. I was
Did
like,
it?
oh yeah, nah, I can't even ride.
Oh yeah, I remember.
They had roaches, man.
I searched around on Marketplace and found the exact matching color hood. Man, that's rare.
Well, wait, for the new viewers, because we don't know who's watching this video, I'm going to put up on the screen what it used to look like.
It was all smashed in the front really bad. I had to replace the hood, the radiator, and the alternator, and something else, but that's probably, I couldn't see what I replaced. It's still not 100%. Like, this is still broken. This is the radiator core support. I would have to replace the whole thing. And I'm like, I don't need to replace it. So I bent this back in shape because I was looking through the history, the records. I have the replacement of this, which is straight. I was like, this is brand new. The person who had this car before me dumped thousands into it. This car actually has a new cylinder head. You're probably not going to be able to see it. I will have to jack it up. He literally dumped a lot of money into this car. And new AC compressor, thousands of dollars. And I'm like, geesh, I just inherited myself a gold mine. But replaced the intake, replaced the alternator, replaced the radiator. I'm probably about, I think I paid like $400 for the hood, the radiator, the intake, and the dude gave me the alternator, but it went out shortly after. So I had to just purchase another one, and I think I paid like $200 for the alternator. So, I think I paid between $500 to $1,000 for the car. I forgot the exact number, but let's just say $1,000. So I'm about, what, $600 in?
I don't know.
Yeah, so $1,600 car, and I daily this thing. And at first, I really didn't like Mini. Just never been a fan of it. But now I really like them. It's just a fun car.
Do you recommend people buy them?
Ugh. Yes and no. All right. Buy what you want, first of all. Let's get that out of the way. You should always get what you want, but knowing what you're getting yourself into is another thing. You want to make sure you have the money and the means to take care of that said car, whatever you buy. Some cars require a little bit more attention than others. This is, in my opinion, one of the better ones, especially in the manual transmission. What you think, Keith?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Around the first G when they brought it back in the 2000s.
Yeah.
And I guess after this gen, when they started going turbocharger, they started having all kind of issues. We had a customer that had one 2013, and oh my God, that thing stayed in the shop. It was awful.
I think the supercharger was better than the turbo.
I think so
That's
too.
what I had was supercharged.
What year is this?
06, the year I graduated high school.
Mine was 03.
Supercharged, you had the S.
Supercharged. Yeah, the S, Mini Cooper S.
That one had 168 horsepower.
Something like that.
160 horsepower. This one has 115. But when I looked up the specs before I drove the car, I was like, man, this is gonna be boring.
I told you you was gonna like it.
Yeah, you said it. But it doesn't feel like a 100 horsepower car. It actually feels very peppy and it's fun to drive. I like it.
Well, look here. Come on. You know what we need to see.
Bam!
There they go, Mickey Mouse.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Couple little
Mouse.
Mickeys. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
Yep, little Mickey Mouse watch. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again, do a little something. Try to switch it up.
Right.
Try to wear a different one every day.
Ready to go to Disneyland, ain't you?
Hey man, let's go. Get the ride. I can ride. I'm old enough, I'm tall enough to ride the ride.
This one, gotta look at this one. It sounds crazy. So I'm getting ready to start the diagnostic process on this one. Let me let you hear it. I already took off the engine cover and cranked it up.
Give me the paper.
Yeah, I'm looking for something.
I know you're looking for the trash can.
Yeah, let me
Use the Lexus.
08, I do believe.
I wouldn't say that, but I ain't gonna assume anything.
All right, y'all take a listen to this. Sounds like a massive vacuum leak.
Wait, I'm not here to.
Oh, look.
I was trying to see what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Let me go grab my scanner.
Right. Sound like you about to take off on it. Start with the mileage.
This bad boy has 219,000 miles. They will go the distance. It sounds so awful. I haven't had one that sounded like this yet. I'm getting ready to pull the codes and check the fuel trims to see where my fuel trims are, determine if that's a vacuum leak. Yes, I hear it. It sounds like a vacuum leak from experience, but I always like to see what the computer is doing. That was awful. Come on, hurry up. There we go. 07 Infiniti FX series. All
Trying to
right.
get the mileage.
It's 219.
Seeing is believing.
Yeah. Ooh. Ah, here we go. Data. So,
Maybe we should get mic'd up how loud this thing is.
yeah.
No. I'm gonna cut back in. Maybe they don't want to hear all this screaming and tearing on.
Man, that was driving me crazy, that dang on noise. And I know it was driving y'all crazy. I had to cut that bad boy off. I did look at the readouts, and yes, it is running a lean. It has a major vacuum leak, and it has a code for System 2 lean as well, just to back that up. So I whipped out my good old smoke tester. When it comes to tools and equipment, some stuff you can really cheap out on. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg for smoke testers. This one came off the TikTok shop. Really cheap, get the job done. And to be honest with you, the reason I'm using this one because I used it a couple of weeks ago, and it puts out more than that bad boy over there. Which, this one came from Amazon. I think it was like $200. A little bit more fancier. You see, it got a little shop abuse. I think I like that one better. So just trying it out.
But I think Solari can be found on Amazon too.
Oh.
They send us stuff on TikTok,
Yeah.
even when we don't ask. So we need to make a video for you.
Yeah, we do. My assumption where the vacuum leak is coming from is in the back. It has a PCV valve tube, PCV valve holes that they always collapse. You're not gonna be able to see it, but hopefully we get a better picture when we turn the smoke machine on. I also heard some belt squealing. And it looks like they just put these belts on, and manual belt give people always a hard time because they don't know how to tension. This is not tensioned correctly. This one is. It'll sound like that. So let it begin. Let me turn on this smoke machine and see what happens. But to tell you the truth, guys, I am burnt out. Which I tend to do around this time of year. I am so ready for vacation, just pushing through. I haven't made a video since Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Well,
By the time they see this video, they will see the 3 that I uploaded since Thanksgiving, or the 2. But
yeah, we've been lollygagging.
I'm tired too.
Yeah,
Really, and just all of it.
We don't really. I don't know.
Running the shop.
Yeah,
You know, doing YouTube. And we're so thankful for you guys, really.
for sure.
Especially to all the people that enjoy the content and for the constructive criticism. But sometimes you clowns, I just be want to show up at y'all door sometimes.
Yeah. They just started. It's gonna get worse than this. You gonna hook it up?
Yourself out the shop.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
There we go, getting started. Alright. Well, hopefully that makes a good seal. Nope, it's not. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright, zoom back, missing the leak. It's coming from under the intake. The plenum. Yeah, they're a victim of bad mechanicing. Speaking of bad mechanicing, I have to show you some other stuff. Wow, that's a massive leak. Coming from here too. Somebody fixed this. This had a break in it. If I can just stop this from smoking so y'all can get a good picture. Nope, I was wrong. It's not coming from the back where it normally come from. Let's see, can I slide this back? Yep, cracked. So, let me turn this off before it gets really bad in here. This whole shop would be like smoked up. Alright, so I know what to sell this gentleman. This belt adjustment.
Intake plenum gasket.
Yep. Yep. Because the plenum is always the top portion. The intake is the bottom portion. So, bad mechanicing.
Now, what make you say that? Bad mechanicing.
It just looks like somebody been in here before. Because these normally don't go out unless they're disturbed. Let me show you this other car. We helped our good friends in Tennessee purchase a car from the auction and looked it over, heard it run, and every car has a story. And me, I'm always investigating to see what that story may be of why would somebody get rid of their Lexus, or their vehicle. So we got this one off the truck. Beautiful what is this, RX 350? It's like top of the line for its day. It's got the, what's the headlights called? When you go around a turn, they turn. They move.
Somebody comment below. I'm sure someone.
It's on the top of my head, but I can't think of it. But it has those headlights. This is an 08 Lexus RX 350. Somebody, whoever had it, they took very good care of their car. And I locked the doors. Somebody will grab the key for it. Did I leave the hood? Nope. Let me go grab the key.
Well, the new owner of this car is a very young adult who we've known since she was 12.
Yep.
And she's graduated and needed something 4x4 or something to put her kayak on. And of course, she called her auntie and Uncle Alex down here in Georgia. So happily bought this from an auction for $4,900 for her. And I think that these vehicles are worth way more than that. So happy to pass the deal along to her. So shout out to them if you guys are watching. We love you.
Battery probably dead. Oh, it's not dead. Let's see, will it start?
Dead.
It's dead.
It's gonna shine up really nicely too.
Yeah, we didn't even clean it. Fresh off the truck. Can I open the hood?
I had to cuss out 2 people to get this car down here from Virginia.
It was
So if you are a reliable Virginia car hauler, please contact me because
insane.
yeah.
Adaptive headlights, I think that's what they're called.
Because what it is, she was worried that we went over the warranty time because we couldn't get it here. We had 14 days. It took me 3 weeks to get it here.
Wow.
So it's out of warranty, but thankfully
It's a great car.
the car is great.
So The auction we went to, they give a really good description. They look at the bottom, they pull codes, they let you hear it run. They actually drive it, do a very good job of inspecting it, and they offer warranties. The car got here because she was a little bit worried about the check engine light. I'm like, you know, don't worry about that. It's just a cam sensor code. I don't gotta take that off. Get it here, started looking everything over, and drove really good, but sometimes it'll hesitate on starting up. These are cam sensors, but this particular cam sensor in question wasn't screwed all the way down in there. The bolt was halfway out, and this cam sensor is just sitting there dangling. So I'm like, wow. So I pushed it back down in there, put the right bolt, the right fastener in there, and bam, that fixed the problem. No more cam codes. Oh, man, bad mechanicing is serious. To furthermore add to insult with this vehicle, someone clearly had this intake off because there was a bolt missing right here. I've since replaced it with a 10 millimeter, but it was missing. So I'm like, geez, I'm really gonna have to check everything behind this other mechanic. So I started touching these bolts, and I think this particular one was hand loose. So I'm like, wow. So I got my wrench, and all these intake plenum bolts were loose. Jacked it up, started inspecting everything, and started noticing a coolant leak. It gets worse and worse. So I look up there, I'm like, wow. The cooler lines that's going to the throttle body, these hose clamps were slid back right here. And so it was just spraying coolant everywhere.
I wonder if somebody sabotaged them to make them buy a new car.
I think, this is what I think happened. Car went to the shop, and could be sabotage. Car went to the shop for, I guess, spark plugs or whatever, because that's the only reason that I have to remove the intake. After the work was done, they noticed it wasn't starting up, and it was, you know, the performance check engine light was on. So I guess they diagnosed it and said, owner, that's whoever the owner was at the time of the vehicle, you need a timing chain, and it's gonna be thousands of dollars. And they was like, man, forget this. So they lost their car due to bad mechanicing, and a lot of people are victim to that. Always get a second opinion. If something's not sounding right, or if you get bad news, just go grab a second opinion. It's best. I've bought many cars. This one particular story, I don't know if I told you, we went out, newlywed couple. Remember that? It was a Chrysler, Sebring? Beautiful car.
I think it was a 200.
200 a Sebring, same thing.
Sebring was a Sebring.
Yeah, Sebring. So we went out. They was like, yeah, the mechanic said the engine a bad, blown head gasket. That's what it was. So, towed the car back home, started diagnosing it, and I was like, head gasket, passed my head gasket test. No, not that. Started diagnosing it. It was a bad ignition coil. Put an ignition coil in there, purred like a kid. We actually felt really bad. Like, should we call them and let them know?
They had already bought a new car.
Yeah, I was like, this is awful. Just had a baby. They clearly struggling. So it's stuff like that that really gets under my skin. But this car, besides the bad mechanicing, the only thing this car needs is a valve cover, gasket, a battery, obviously, and the rack. The bushings are a little weak, so it feels a little soggy. An average car driver won't feel it, but I feel it. It feels a little soggy when you're driving it. The steering don't feel as tight as it should. The rack and pinion bushings will do that. But that's just my story on bad mechanicing. It is out here and it is real. It's plaguing the automotive industry. Anything to add, sweetie?
I do not. I take that back. I'm thinking about adding something to our business in the new year. Free second opinions.
Oh, I like that.
Where we just check what they said had. If it turns out good, then they can pay us for the diagnostic.
Yeah.
But if it turns out to be what it is, we'll confirm or deny.
I think we already been doing that, but we haven't really like
We should
advertised
advertise
it.
for it.
Yeah, free second opinions. What you guys think? Because I really want to help people out and give back to the automotive community. And it's the only way I know how to do that. Make videos and, you know, give second opinions and stuff like that. So,
Who this right here?
I'm not sure. Somebody straight out of Fast and the Furious. With a Kia bang.
Not a Kia. Oh, no.
Hey,
That's a
buddy.
Kia Forte. With the LeBron James on the side.
Oh, I like that LeBron James. Now, don't it sounds so much better, guys? Simple intake and a belt. Customer had the wrong belt on there. I did try to tighten it to him for courtesy. It wouldn't tighten. It was maxed out. So, got the right belt. Now she's purring like a kitten. All
I'm
right.
glad I was able to capture it because, you know, after I'm gone, I don't film and
Oh yeah, you don't see the light.
I get to see your finished work and you turning a wrench, as they like to say.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Forgot this thing.
Sounds
All
great.
right, now give them the keys. They're doing parking lot work today, so they have to park in the front lawn.
Right, we're all lined up.
Yep.
I hope Vince don't come. I should send him a text and be like, look, we're parking on the grass.
Yeah, you should.
Code enforcement guy.
I got a public service announcement because this has been happening way too much. First off, there's a couple of people you don't get attitude with until they really deserve it. Straight off the bat, give them a chance. Those couple of people are people who watch your kid, people who prepare your food, and your mechanic, man. We did a job on this one. This vehicle was featured in one of my old videos.
It wasn't that old, it was recent.
Oh, well, recent videos. It didn't have no power steering. The diagnostic showed my little procedure. We put a rack on it, all was well. So today, it came back, and when it came back, it just was very, needed some tuning off. Pretty much. Just had an attitude on the voicemail. Yeah, I'm not happy, the car worst off, and where it came, and blase, blase, blase. And Curtis was like, hold on, calm down there, sailor. It could be something else. It had nothing to do with us. Give us a chance to look at it and investigate before you go off the rails, insinuating that we did something wrong or part failure on our end. So he was like, oh yeah, the bottom fell out and it's making grinding noises and the belt shredded. I'm like, okay, hold on. So looked at it this morning and to my surprise, good old CarQuest, the pulley fell off. The pulley is completely missing on this alternator. And it sounds off, and you can see the belt is grinded. So what he heard that came off was the actual pulley. Now, I'm all about showing and not telling. Showing and
Show and tell.
yeah, show and tell. So I'm gonna show you an alternator what it's supposed to look like. So get a good visual on that alternator pulley. This is the pulley. It's supposed to have little grooves like this, but I'm gonna go grab another alternator.
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is have y'all photoed this and send it to the customer. I'll get that done. What gets me?
We have another situation.
Well,
Two ago, right?
I want to say this, and this is why this is what Mrs. Car Doctor needs to work on in 2025 and beyond. It's like, and I don't know if it's because I'm a woman and I have a heart and I care and I love people, but that same measure that you give people, they don't give back. Now, this guy said he's been watching us for 2 years or something like that on YouTube for years, okay? You know how we operate.
Yeah.
We put your car on the internet. And yes, I said internet, not internet. And it's like, everything good until it ain't. And so that way, that I learned, just treat people with the same measure. Don't read too much into it. Don't get too much involved emotionally into it, because at the end of the day, when something go wrong,
that all goes out the window.
Correct.
It don't have nothing to do with it. It's a remanufactured
We don't even
alternator. I don't even deal with CarQuest.
period.
Because this happens.
Yep. So.
And another situation a couple of days ago. Came back, dude, hot. Oh, I just spent this much amount of dollars. And this dude said the same thing. Oh, I spent this much amount of dollars and da-da-da-da-da. Throwing up how much money they spent. And same go yesterday, a couple of days ago. Oh, I just did the water pump and now it's leaking again. Man, hold on, calm down, let me look at it. There's a hose in the back, nowhere near the water pump.
Now over the phone, he says leaking in the same spot.
Oh my!
See, that's why I told you, customers they be lying.
I didn't hear that part.
Customers be lying. That's what he told
Leaking
me
in
over the
same
phone.
spot.
Over the phone.
I popped the hood, checked my work, dry as it can be. I even cleaned up all the residue because I trained my guys to do that in case something like that happens. No more residue. You would never knew the water pump was ever leaking. We clean up after ourselves. So let me show you an alternator what it's supposed to look like. Babe, you want to get those pictures?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, I tell you. Approach the situation calm. That's all I'm telling you, good people. This is with anything in life. You catch more bees with honey than vinegar. Remember that. Take you a long way in life. Now, they're giving you flack. You can tell when people pulling your leg here. Then give them a hard time. And it's rightful, deserved. But hey, don't lead off with that. Don't get you nowhere. Because I don't even want to work on this dude's car anymore. But my wife is like,
Hey, well, I mean, we're going to have a conversation. He seemed like a reasonable guy, but again, like I was telling you this morning, like, in the new year, us and y'all, me and y'all, gonna have a serious conversation about proper protocol and how we do things. Okay? And that's just this is me taking off my wife hat and putting on my manager hat. You know, so document, evidence. And certain conversations don't even have to be had. Because that dude with the water pump, all we had to do was refer him back to the inspection report and the photos of his leaking water pump. That's it. So when you get in here and it's something else, it's something else. And it's no back and forth. Right.
But he wasn't giving us back and forth.
But that ain't how the tone that I got when he first called.
But I'm saying once I showed him in person.
Yeah, well, good for you, but customers be lying.
Yeah, they be tripping. It's leaking in this. I can't believe he said that junk.
Yeah, he did. He's like, it's leaking in this. I'm still having the same problem. It's leaking in the same area. Whatever, man. It's like, man, this is the day in the life. This is how we do it in the auto game. You feel me? We have to deal with it, but, you know. But we're getting our parking lot fixed, folks.
Well, they fixing the thing with our tools.
One more game.
Yeah, they ain't finna be using that air too much longer now.
One more game.
Yeah.
Somebody ready for vacation.
I'm ready for vacation.
You ready?
Man,
We're going to start packing.
we already packed.
Oh, shit.
Baby, my bag's at the door. I don't know what you talking about.
You got bags just right there. God damn, where you at?
I'm out of here. You can have this whole parking lot to yourself.
Listen, if I had Harry, like, fuck everybody.
Here's my example. So this outer ring came completely off. This is the pulley. Now this is a one-piece pulley, so this will never happen on this design, but that's a two-piece pulley. So you have this inner portion, then you have an outer portion, and the outer ring just came off. But you're supposed to have these little grooves. It's supposed to be nice and wide, and this is, I don't know what this is. I guess this is the bearing race. Because on these two-piece pulleys, they're like one-way bearings. Where you rev up the engine and the engine come down in speed, the alternator still be spinning at that particular RPM. Yep. This whole section has to be replaced. And I'm pretty sure the pre-tension is.
Yeah, it's just, that's the part I was talking about.
Yeah, this car totaled.
Okay, so that way I can.
Yes. That's gonna may exceed the cost of the vehicle repairing it.
2024. That's a shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna need frame machine. You're gonna have to
Gerber collision. And
sections of body off, and
Gerber, yeah, they're not gonna do all
everything
that
is
shit.
twisted.
Tire gonna be more than what it's worth. Labor and part, go parts. I put their bumper inside. Lock. I thought these were like the expensive shit.
Nah, man, it's SRT or something. Yeah. It ain't no
You want a car? No, you can fix that one. Sell it.
What? This burnt up
$300.
one? Man, please. What am I do with that?
You can tell it was a female car. Look at them big
See,
ass
there you
black
go,
eyes.
starting stuff, and I ain't even getting that to you today.
You can tell this is a female. Look. She got fucking. Got little shit. Big ass dices, or at least she got a dash cam.
They're watching you,
They're
bro.
watching you, Mo.
Watch what they want. I ain't doing shit.
So
listen,
what was the outcome on the Fusion? You gonna tell the people?
Oh, I spoke with him. He's upset, and it's like, look, baby, I'm trying to help you, baby. I don't know, you know, I don't know, because Alex didn't want to work on his car no more but his frustration is, I don't think the frustration is not at us, even though it's coming off like that. I just think he's upset that, hey, it's 1 week before the holidays.
We told him he needed to take it back to the shop who did the alternator.
Maybe it could be under warranty, but
Yeah, because the shop who did the alternator, it came here squealing real bad, and they put the wrong belt on it. So after we put the right belt on it, yeah, it's a big mess. Alternator fell apart.
I don't know. I told him, I said, call them first before you do anything. He's just frustrated, you know, like anyone would be.
Well, don't take it out on us.
I
Leaving
understand.
us crazy voicemail.
I'm just trying to be understanding, you know. Sometimes you gotta put that womanly tone on him and tell him it's gonna be okay. He seemed okay when we got off the phone. See, that's what I'm here for. Okay? That's what I'm here for. You done made Curtis mad, though. You see Curtis' eyebrows? Curtis mad. Look at him.
Right,
Look
look at
Curtis'
the watch,
eyebrow. Oh, let me see. Nice. My man.
Water resistance. Up to 1 foot. I bet. Look like lift weight. That's why that one arm swollen.
Like
up.
Quagmire.
This, good people, is why I am wore out. It's not the cars. Don't get me wrong. I love what I do, but it's the people in this industry. This industry has been so tainted with scams dealing with the automotive industry, and I get the short end of the stick. You know, automatically when something leave my shop, and if the slightest thing goes wrong, they 38 hot coming back at me, and I set them down. I'm like, look, I was back here working in this area only. Your problem is way up here. I didn't even pop your hood. So it's just constantly that. And it just takes a toll on you. Like I said, I love what I do.
It's been a long year.
Yes.
A great year, though. Been a good year.
Try it again. Try it again. You do feel it. All right, feel it. As you can see, everything is done with this one. All the wires are split loomed up in their proper orientation. The only thing that I see left, which we'll probably have to order this, I'll let the customer know, the purge valve from the purge solenoid to the intake has been plugged clearly, but I'll let her know. But let me get on out of this man's way so he can finish doing what he needs to do to it. All right, Raphael. As you know, my motto here, leave stuff better than where you found it. It's all dusty and grimy. We're gonna clean it all up for make it look good. Got this one all wrapped up, so this can get back to its owner in Alabama. Speaking of wrapped up, man, this is gonna wrap up this video. Before I came on this good vacation I'm on right now, I got this plum crazy complaint by this lady with a plum crazy Charger. You guys, you know, the purple Charger. The complaint went like this. She's not satisfied. Her engine's ticking and someone stole her pipes. Please make it make sense. That car haven't ran in, what, 2 years? No one came to me, first of all, came to me as a non-runner. I did her a favor. I don't even take jobs like that. I did her a favor because it was sentimental to her and no one else could get it running. When it did get running, I couldn't hear the engine. Y'all heard the exhaust. It was so loud. Exhaust, I'm not even an exhaust shop. What can I do with pipes? So it's just stuff like that why I need a vacation like this. The beautiful ocean. Nice beer in my hand. I'm about to continue enjoying my life and not worry about none of that because all this is crazy. What you guys think? Write down in the comments. It's really been a good one, man. By the time y'all probably see this, I'm gonna be in the Caribbean enjoying the sun with my feet kicked back, drinking a good old ice cold one. You know how I do, guys. But I just want to thank y'all so much for y'all support this year. Y'all really showed out, and it's because of y'all that keeps me moving on these videos and sharing what I do each and every day. So from my family, much love and appreciation to y'all on the other end of the screen. Alex Car Doctor out. See y'all next year.